Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I am Mehek, the voice of today's video. Please subscribe to us and hit the bell icon for notifications so you don't miss any uploads from us. In today's video, we will talk about the top 10 Korean dramas of the first half of 2019. The show that makes the 10th on the list is He is Psychrometric. The show stars Jin Young from GOT7 as the male lead, Shin Ye-eun as the female lead, and Kim Kwon as the male parallel lead. The show was podcasted by TVN. This is a thriller show with a little bit of romance in it. It's a story about how Jin Young, who happens to become a psychrometric, which is a psychic power where you are able to see what others see after skin contact. He developed the psychic power after being in a fire accident that killed his parents. Kim Kwon, who becomes a lawyer as an adult, takes him in the hopes of trying to use his powers to find the dangerous murderer stalker on the loose. In all of this, you guys might be wondering where Shin Ye-eun comes in. Well, her father was accused of the fire incident and sent to prison, so she is in the pursuit of trying to prove her father's innocence and becomes a police officer to join hands with Jin Young and Kim Kwon in trying to find the real culprit. There are a lot of twists in the show where you're going to be like, what are they doing? That will eventually keep you hooked to the show. The show is majorly thriller, but you would also find like some of the cute scenes between Jin Young and Shin Ye-eun as well in the show that will also keep some romantic fans hooked as well. Because you don't really know what would happen in the end with them, if it's going to be a happy ending or sad ending. The writers keep you in suspense until the very end. Here is a cute glimpse of their amazing chemistry that they portray on the show. Enjoy!
딱 3초면 알 수 있어.
비밀을 읽어내는 소녀.
비밀을 감추고 싶은 소녀.
So the show that makes it 9th on the list is Her Private Life. The show stars Kim Jae-wook as the male lead and Park Min-young as the female lead. It is broadcasted by TVN. The show is about how Park Min-young, who is an art curator, is really good at her job. She is dedicated and hardworking. She would not get anything come in between her job thing, except for one thing, which is her fan love for an idol. She would do anything she can for as a crazy fan could do. For example, watching all of his shows, listening to his songs, that too on repeat, and buying all of his merch, such as his pillowcase, his blankets, and like whatever she could find. She would also take pictures of him and post them online to prove herself as the biggest fan of all time. For example, she would have competitions with other fans on who post the pictures the first and whose quality is better. So, but the real question is fan love really the same as falling in love with your significant other? Well, Park Min-young is about to find that out soon in the show when she meets Kim Jae-wook, who happens to become her boss after a major controversy at work. I wonder how this whole story is going to play out in the show, and how Kim Jae-wook is going to take in Park Min-young's fan love.
관장님, 똑똑. 비밀번호.
비밀번호? 비밀번호는 비밀인데.
그럼 와서 직접 누르시던가요.
The show that makes it 8 on the list is Chronicle. The show stars Sung Joong-gi as the male lead and Kim Ji-woon as the female lead. The show is pretty interesting because they release the episodes in 3 different sets as to give the impression of 3 different seasons rather than all together. It is a Netflix and a TVN show about politics, kings, queens, and war. It is about a guy named Arthur who fights for the independence of its city, Arth. It is a mythical show, so you would see a lot of mythical stuff, animals, swords, and people dressed differently.
현역족의 자제이며 산홍니르아의 아들 타곤이다. 그댄 어딨어?
The show that makes it 7th on the list is Welcome to Life. The show stars Dong Ji-ho, also known as Rain, as the male lead and Lim Ji-won as the female lead. It is broadcasted by MBC. It is about how Rain suddenly wakes up into another life where he is married, has a daughter, and cancer as well. It is about a parallel universe that exists side to side, and Rain happens to exist in both. He tries to figure out what's happening to his life and also catch criminals as he plays a lawyer in the show.
저기 선생님, 제 정신머리나 좀 고쳐주세요, 선생님.
The show that makes the 6th on the list is Rookie Historian Kyu Hae-ryung. The show stars Cha Eun-woo as the male lead and Shin Se-kyung as the female lead. It is a show by Netflix and NBC. The show takes place in a historical setting where Cha Eun-woo plays a prince and Shin Se-kyung plays a scholar in the show. It's about how it's the first ever time where women are allowed to be historians in the Joseon dynasty. It embarks the establishment of the first women jobs in Korea. Cha Eun-woo also appears to be impressed by Shin Se-kyung due to her unwavering confidence, forwardness, and not being afraid of the authorities. It is a show about woman empowerment. I personally love the scenes between Cha Eun-woo and Shin Se-kyung because of all the new stuff that Shin Se-kyung is doing in front of him that women are not allowed to do at that period of the time. It is really funny on how to see how they're both exploring that how men and women are both equal in this show as well.
저의 무엄함을 용서하십시오, 대군마마.
The show that makes it fifth on the list is The Secret Life of My Secretary. The drama cast includes Kim Young-kwang as the male lead and Jin Ki-chu as the female lead. Kim Jae-kyung and Gu Ja-sung play the parallel leads in this rom-com. It is a story about how Jin Ki-chu pretends to be the most beautiful and wealthy Verona Park in front of Kim Young-kwang, who is diagnosed with prosopagnosia. It is a disease where you are unable to identify the faces of individuals. It has a lot of funny scenes because of how she has to keep running from one place to another to prevent her hidden identity from being revealed. It is a sweet story that will leave you all smiley in the end. I personally love the scenes between Kim Kong-kwang and Jin Ki-chu because of all the sweet and cliche things they go through. It is a sweet story.
본부장님,
The show that makes it fourth on the list is Angel's Last Mission Love. The show stars Kim Young-woo, also known as Infinite L, as the main lead, and Shin Hae-sun as the female lead. It also stars Lee Dong-gun as the parallel lead. The show was broadcasted by KBS and has now finished. It is about Shin Hae-sun, whose career falls apart due to a really traumatic accident she was in. So the angel played by Infinite L is supposed to help her solve her love life problems, but the surprising part in the show is that Shin Hae-sun is able to sense the presence of Kim Myung-woo, which is out of the ordinary because he is an angel. So we do a lot of ballerina moves in the show and listen to a lot of classical songs as well. So all of the classical music fans are in for a treat. The chemistry is also really amazing between the leads. You will literally wait for the episodes just to watch their scenes.
내 삶의 의미를 잃었을 때 내 앞에 나타났다. 다시 일어설 수 있게.
The show that makes it third on the list is Hotel de Luna. The show stars IU as the female lead and Yo Jin-gu as the male lead, which is broadcasted by TVN. The show is all about ghosts and romance. IU runs a hotel named Hotel de Luna, which she hires Yo Jin-gu as the manager after scaring him on board with ghosts and tigers. So as they spend more time together, both of them fall in love, and I must say their chemistry is so amazing that you will want to see their scenes on repeat. I'm not going to talk a lot about this show because I already did a separate video on it. The link would be in the description, so please check it out if you want to know more about this show.
당신은 살아있는 겁니까? 죽은 겁니까?
나는 그저 있어.
So the show that makes it second on the list is I Wanna Hear Your Song. The show stars Hyun Woo-jin as the male lead and Kim Se-jung as the female lead. It is currently being broadcasted by KBS. Kim Se-jung is experiencing nightmares due to her traumatizing past experiences. Because of this, she suffers from insomnia. To help her sleep, she finds help in Hyun Woo-jin, who helps her fall asleep through music on call. However, there's a dark side to him. He is shown holding a weapon in the show. So his character is really mysterious because you don't know the real reason why he approached Kim Se-jung in the first place. The show is a combination of thriller and romance combined. In the trailers, you could see how Hyun Woo-jin is trying to charm Kim Se-jung in order to impress her, but you don't really know the real reason why he's doing this, so you have to watch the show to find out. You could also expect some really cute scene in this thriller rom-com as well.
노래 불러드릴까요?
So, the show that makes the first on our list is Romance is a Bonus Book. The show stars Lee Jung Suk as the male lead and Lee Na Young as the female lead. It was broadcasted on Netflix and TVN and one of the most talked about shows. The show is about the journey of life and love between two friends. In particular, the female lead goes through her hard life experiences of getting divorced, being a single parent, abandoned by her lover, almost homeless, and she is also jobless. She confides in her best friend Lee Jung Suk, who lets her stay at her place and finds a job at his work as well. Now both of them being together for almost 24 hours leads them to fall in love with each other. The show also thus explores the problems of middle-aged women face when they try to find work with little or no experience. It is hard for them to start because of their age and makes it nearly impossible for them to succeed.
도우미 아줌마가 그러는데 너 여자 자주 바뀌는 것 같다는데?
그 아줌마 이상해. 우리 집에서 샤워하는 것 같아. 도우미
Also, here are some of the other shows that were released in 2019 that you guys may like watching. So, while these were all of our top 10 first half of 2019 shows, please comment your favorite one below and let us know if you missed any of your favorites. Please don't forget to subscribe to us and hit the like button if you like our content.